folks, welcome back to the Dormouse's Desk. This is a little brief explanation of what I'm planning to do for the 30 Inks 30 Days Challenge. So I see a lot of people will use the ink for a day and then move on to the next one, and that's kind of awesome, but I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to do these Nick Stewart style water chromatography paintings, and so to prepare, I have printed out a list of all of my inks in bottles and in samples, and some of them I have handwritten, and then some of them I have actually printed out. The handwritten ones are all inks that I received in the mail after I had printed the list. So every day I'll come in and I'll pick an ink, and that'll be the ink that I do in my 30 Inks 30 Days Challenge for that day. So this method is okay, but I figured that would make it even more difficult for myself to cheat. Maybe I'm persuaded by one ink over another, and I would stick it into this Galen leather bag. So I'll do that now, and that way I can just reach in blindly, and there will be no influencing me. So this is my collection of 99 inks, both samples and bottles, all sorts of things in here. So I'll close that up so that we can start it tomorrow. The other thing I wanted to share was this. I am very new into bookbinding, but after having used this book, which I thought was a great size and very handy. This is a watercolor sketchbook made by Reflections, is that I would get things like this. It doesn't handle the water as well as I would hope. There's a little bit of seeping here on the perforation, and it's just a little bit toothier of a paper than I prefer. So while the paintings come out really interesting, I love this roller and cleaner. Oh, it's so pretty. While they come out interesting, I wanted just sort of like a nicer paper with less texture and tooth to it. And so, from this watercolor pad, I created this book. I used a Coptic stitch on the side, open binding. I have my cute little end papers here, and then you can see my tie off. I have a lay flat book here made with very smooth hot pressed watercolor paper, and so I have high hopes for good results for this book, and I'm very excited to get started with it. Again, this was my first foray into bookbinding, but I found it really relaxing and enjoyable. And just as a little show and tell, because just as a little show and tell, I also made this. This was my second book. I also used a Coptic stitch on the edge, but instead of paper here, I put it on envelopes. Here's some stickers, and I just thought this was a really cute idea. If you have little things, washi tape bits, or maybe things that you get from pen pals, sometimes like my pen pals will send me stickers and things like that, and this is like a nice place to put those types of things. I put a little tie on it. Anyway, that's off topic. But I thought it would be cute to share. So, yes, September. Very excited. I'll come back tomorrow. We'll pick an ink and we'll get started. Until then, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon.